for the next part of Nights in the Nightmare. In the last part, we got to see something very interesting. For the very first time, the Tiamats were on the screen. And their situation, well, it doesn't really seem so good. The princess was talking about oblivion and that they need my body to prevent it for a short while. Not permanently, at the very least she kind of said it would slightly improve their destruction. Not entirely sure what that was about, but it is a bit worrisome, right? It is a bit worrisome. And right after that, we kind of got destroyed by a little girl. So that wasn't really that good either. Yeah. At the very least we had some fun with the Medusas in the last battlefield, right? Yeah. At the very least they give us some breaks in between of those tough boss battles. Now then, let's see. It seems like we are on a dark path entrance. And Algiri is collapsing. That's not good. She did have to fight against all of those Tiamat soldiers before. I think it was like 5 against 1. Kind of surprising that she's still alive after killing 4 of them. At the very least 4 of them. I'm not entirely sure what happened to the girl. Huh. Your Majesty. I will get you back. No matter what it takes. No matter what. So the other girl defeated her. That is why she's currently limping. Okay. Unable to continue living in the old castle, the maiden who had become a beast left her home and hid in a distant tower of the west. However, this temporary peace was replaced by fear as someone slowly approached her lair. A fragment of memory from her almost forgotten previous form rose to the surface of her mind. It was the name of a certain young man who the young girl had Is it Piche? No! The Cardinal's keepsake. Not Piche, please. Anybody but Piche. Oh no! No! No, don't do this to me! Not Piche! Her fate is already terrible! She lost the love of her life, got turned into a freaking harpy because of her grams, and she's eating a spider! A spider! Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's better than eating another human. Wait. What did you just spot? No. Noah? Wait, are you trying to say Nordich? Yes, you are! So you can remember him! The Tower of Mese was built by the people here so that they could talk to the people in the heavens. Lightning struck the tower down, moment before it could be complete. Because the people up there don't really care about the worries in the ground, right? At the very least, it kind of was that case in the previous 2 games. Kinda. Mese Tower, please, not Piche, please. Oh, thank goodness it's just eyeballs. And another spot, but that is the spot. That was just the spot where Piche was. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Shiny mine, yeah, sure. Intruder. Why do you still fight? Why have you not yet given in? What drives you so much? I mean, let's be serious. I already started the journey, there's no way I can just quit halfway, right? And I think my soul thingy there is thinking pretty much the same as my character would do, right? Totally. Okay, so first and foremost, allies. Grimwart, Dylan, Mireli. Okay. It's a wizard with law, which means he's also preferring traps over everything else. Vitality 23 and a little bit of chaos. That's good. A calm wizard who is conflicted by his duty and his morals. So I guess he doesn't really like the act of fighting that much, but that's alright. That's totally alright. Then we have Werner F. de Weiss. Okay, warrior. 32 vitality, that's really good. 70 law. Oh, that's perfect. Maybe not on this map. Kind of have to check on the items first. But law, I need more law guys in my crew, right? I need much more law guys in my crew. Okay. A gullible knight who fights to keep up with his elders around him. Gullible, you say? Is that why his loyalty is so high? I mean, both of them are relatively high. 55, 58. But still... The last couple of people were like 15, so yeah, that isn't really, that isn't so good for us, right? Okay, what else do we have? A Lamia egg. If broken, Lamia inside will probably hatch. There's no key item in there, so I guess we can ignore it. More stone rubbers, great. This is going to eat a couple of turns again. And a wooden crate. Okay, so it's pretty clear that I need to move a little bit closer to this in order to get a good hit on it. So, okay, this time around we're going to bring out 2 key items first. We have a Chaos Axe that can also be used in Law phase. Right? Yes. And then we have Catastrophe, which has 13 durability. And we might be able to get a couple of hits in on the rock and the crates. Hopefully. I'm not entirely sure yet. That's not really our main focus after all. Right? First we need to get the P and get the key items. And then we can worry about all the extra stuff. So first and foremost, let us talk to the NPC. A wise man. The ability to flex one's mind is notable talent. Then this girl. Limone, a scared person, a tuner. I saw a scary man over there. Over there? That wasn't your name, right? No, that guy certainly had a different name. Then we have another pharmacy, Ventana, Roberta, I mean. I was told that they could only slow the illness. So there's another ill person around here. Okay. That would explain why I was able to get some medicine as a key item. Nothing really beats a good cup of coffee. Sure, I mean I would prefer tea, but that's just me, right? That's just me. Okay, the medicine. I got medicine from a strange traveling doctor. I'm not going to mention his name, but that was to be expected. Okay. I didn't want to get hit there, but... Eyes are always a bit tricky after all. Okay. Unfortunate. I'm gonna miss some MP. Oh, never mind. I got it after all. Swap. Time for the first hit. First hit. I was even able to hit the bat, or rather the eye, right? Kind of difficult to block if my finger's reversed. Which is still active, by the way. Okay, crate has been destroyed. Let's go for the axe. Come on, get closer. I know that you want to get closer, but I can't pay attention right now. There are too many things. Too many things. Okay, I think I'm going to hit it. A little bit at least. Yeah, I was able to hit it a little bit. Of course, the second everyone was aligned. Hit again. Not getting that many hits. Please get closer again. Kinda need it. 3 seconds, you know, 3 seconds. That's not a lot. That's certainly not a lot. Ah, you know what? Hit her. I'm gonna... I have no time. Too bad. I was kind of hoping that I could sneak in another hit on them. But we did do a lot of damage. I mean, the spider from 10k down to 3k, and the other one 8k down to 3k. We barely touched the second eyeball though, so we need to be a bit mindful about that. But it should be fine. Oh, we have another dragon! But we need to save that one, right? We need to save that one. Okay, let's go for the eyeball again. Wasn't really so bad. I kinda would prefer to hit the one that is almost dead. This one. And the blue one doesn't really matter, seeing how we literally didn't scratch it yet. Okay. Well, technically speaking, I can swap you. And I should probably do that, right? So, okay, we're going to swap the wizard for an archer. The warriors are placed. Key items are set. I think we're ready. Yeah, we should be ready. Okay, first and foremost, I need to talk to him first, or her. I guess it's a him. Werner. Want to avoid Salida? Too much stress. My stomach? Okay. Here you go. I guess you're going to get a bit calmer now with the friend note, huh? A monk. A close friend. This is a letter from a monk. You're not going to say the name, unless of course monk is his name? Huh. Okay, then for the girl. When I shake this bottle, it makes a strange sound. Star scent. Oh, wait, need to get the item. We need to get ready. Should be able to get a good hit on them. 20% for the eyeball. That's certainly going to be really handy. Okay, first one down. Please calm down a bit. I would prefer to hit all of them again. But chances... Okay, I take this one. Okay, another key item acquired. Let's break the stuff to the right. Come on, that should be enough to break it, hopefully. Yes! It's still there, but that's fine. We can still break it. Okay, that should be enough. Yes, okay. Then, the one to the right. Come on. Come closer. I know that you can reach there. A little bit closer. Just a tiny bit closer. Come on. Yes! Oh, only 25%. Never mind. I kind of expected it to be a bit better than that. But I guess not. Come on. Come down. Come down. I'm gonna lock you. Hit you again. And again. And again. Okay, 5 MP. And again. Perfect. 7 MP. The rest is going to be transferred as well. I got all the key items and I broke pretty much all of them as well. So technically speaking, we can go for the respawn. Not entirely sure if it is possible, but maybe they're going to respawn. At the very least, the crate is going to respawn, right? Let's be serious, the crate. At the very least, the crate. Which means... we can totally go for that certain guy over here, huh? And of course the eyeball that's already kind of hurt. Sure. Should I swap the bow? It's in the perfect line for a good shot. Let's see the flying path. Oh, it goes even to the warrior. Oh, that makes it even better. It even has 25 duration, so doesn't really matter that much, huh? Okay, let's get ready. I'm gonna kill that dragon. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is going to give us so much XP again. That is if he wasn't going downwards like this, but that's just how it is sometimes, right? Take this. He's going to go to the right or to the left. Hit him. Okay, we still got a hit. Lock him. We'll change it to this. Is that a rainbow bow? I think that was literally a rainbow bow. This is just great. Ah, this spot is not good for us. Dragon, please come down. Not the fireballs, I need you to come down. The tornado's nice and all, but I still need you to come downwards. Oh, shoot. Now I really need you to come downwards. Please. You recover so quickly. You literally recover so quickly. Come on. Come on. Please be kind. Please be kind. I could hit that. I am going to hit that, actually. He's still alive. We're going to move a little bit further downwards, right? Yes, you are! Yes, you freaking are! Thank you! Okay, that's all that I wanted. See? Dragons aren't so bad, right? Sometimes they let us wait a bit, but usually they're very cooperative, right? Totally. And yes, that was a rainbow arc. Great! The kill marker on this map aren't really that many. Need to be a bit careful about that if I want to wait for the crate. We need to align our kill markers. They were released a little bit. 100%. Oh no, I'm hitting the egg. How much does it take for the egg to crack? I guess one shot isn't quite enough, huh? That's good. I was kind of worried about that. I was really careful. Like, really careful. I didn't get it. Come on. Red guy, come down here. I have ice axe waiting for you. Quite literally. 200%, here you come. Of course I got hit by that as well. And I'm gonna hit the egg again. Oh, sometimes I'm so stupid. I died! I died. Maybe it didn't hatch. Would be good if it didn't hatch. I do get another crimson red though, so that's good. Of course we had to go off there. I can't do it. The egg is gonna hatch. The egg is going to officially hatch. I still did it. Oh god. It always happens. It didn't hatch yet though. That's good. The one who's almost dead. Almost, but not quite. Oh, the crate is already back. Okay, maybe I don't need to worry that much about it. Let me just double check. Only a weapon. Only a weapon. Okay. That means I can technically go for the kill. I can technically go for the kill if I want to. And I guess I kind of do. Just need to get this guy to cooperate. Where is the spider guy? Okay, charge it up. Ghost, stay. Oh, you're not cooperating at all, Ghost. I mean, I can kind of understand it. If I were in your shoes, I probably wouldn't want to get hit by the Zeta. Right? It is the ice attack. Of course you didn't want to get hit by it. It only makes sense. I still would appreciate it if you would be a bit kinder about the locations of your attacks. I should technically be able to kill the eyeball before the ghost dies, right? Preferably if the eyeball would move away from the egg. I still do not wish for it to hatch, but I'm still hitting it. Oh my god, it is going to hatch now, right? Yeah, it is. Welcome, Medusa, huh? Yeah, that's a Medusa, right? It's not moving though. Is that normal? Maybe. Let's just need to align it one more. So the second it touches the wall, it's gonna turn around. I should have clicked it earlier. It's the ghosts. The ghosts. Before the ghosts were alright. But currently, the timing of those things are ridiculous. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. It's freaking eggshell. Oh, come on. Let's go for the handmade bow. Doesn't really matter which element we're going to use. Engage. Right. Doesn't really matter. Line up the shots. Of course you make. I hate the ghosts. I have to say it. I do kinda hate the ghosts. They're just not cooperating. They refuse to cooperate. Hit it. I don't care. It's just 200. I was about to say, if we miss the ghost again with 200 health, that would have been ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. Okay. Bye-bye, ghost. The invisibility cloak that you have is kind of annoying to deal with, especially with an archer. Do you feel a strong pulse of evil ahead, King? The sadness and suffering that accompany it. Am I able to feel the pulse as well? Maybe? I mean, I kind of wish my ghost would have more reactions so that I would know that, but sadly we don't. The only person that can actually react to it, properly react to it, is currently kind of dead. I'm not entirely sure if they actually would kill my MC. But so far, she hasn't even shown herself once. Right, Grimward? Doesn't really look so good for her. I'm at your command. Your orders, sire. And of course, Werner. Allow me to join. I know I can be useful to you. Oh, don't worry. Any warrior is welcomed in our group, right? Just as priests, hermits, and archers. And I guess kind of everyone. Kind of everyone. So that was nine nights after the funeral. Those who were ordered by the cardinal to locate Algiri saw the terrible destruction from the collapsing of the Tower of the West. They were about to face a fearsome power of the monster that made this place its home. None of them have realized just who this monster had been. A powerful monster? Tower's height. What is this? It smells terrible, like something is rotting. Watch out, the stench of blood is present. There's something here. Is it Piche? No! Oh, did you kill those two? It is Piche! And she killed him! What? Werner! Uh-huh. Curse you, monster! What is going on? Miss Frabella, you may stay back. And she got you too. She probably eat them too, right? Oh, this is not good. Grimward? Come on, Grimward. Stay strong. Peach is still around. You would want to be careful. It's Bella. It came from up there. Damn it. Let's go. Yes, sire. So 9 days after the funeral, Piche was already transformed and had made her nest in a tower of more places. I guess getting scared from Velma led her, or rather forced her to get away from her old room. I mean, we saw what happened to her old room. It was completely destroyed, so I kind of assume that at one point it was a nest, and then she probably killed Rosa, right? Maybe she tried to talk to Piche. I'm not entirely sure. The story is a bit obscure at times, right? But okay. 9 days. 9 days. And Piche was already traveling when we were around the cemetery. Not entirely sure if she arrived here before us. I mean, I could kind of assume that. But I'm still thinking that, I mean, at this point the day already processed further. Before I said we were on day 7 or 8, but now we could already be on day 10, 11. I need a calendar around here. I need a calendar. Alias Manor. Move to Tiamats. Sashito, please return to me safely. Before Velma found them. Yeah? The one in possession of the king's body were the last of the warriors serving the imperial princess of the Tiamats. After the great sacrifice made to claim the body, in one last desperate act, the puppet maiden carried the fate of an entire race on her shoulder as she hurried back to her master. The puppet? The true pursuers. Is that girl a puppet? Was that Piche again? My god, Peach is everywhere. Please don't let her attack her. Not her. She already lost so many. And now she's forced to carry my body around. I'm being followed. There are 2 of them. They are acting alone though. Princess Alia. I must be quick to return to her. With this corpse, I must honor the sacrifices of those who have helped me. The highest remaining point in the ruins of the Tower of Mese. This tower once pointed proudly into the sky, but now nothing exists to speak of its former purpose. It is now a den of monsters. Okay, there was one weird thing that she was carrying around, some kind of light bulb that allowed her to drag the coffin? Maybe she's a magician or something. Oh no! No! Piche! No! You've got to be kidding! The ruins of an innocent maiden, forfeit to fate. Knowing this, can you strike her down? I don't want to! Can't I just escape? I would really love to just escape. That's Piche. I already killed my son. You can't force me to kill the lover of my son as well. Even if there's nothing left of her. Piche the tragedy? 75. Beware when it flies. Okay, what do you have? A feather mirage. 16 seconds each. 40 shots. A giant pair of wings that fades. And then cleaving wind, 16 seconds each, 25 shots, a violent torrent that scatters. Well, the picture's gorgeous as always. A harpier with the feature of a girl, once called Piche. She still has a cross. I have 4 turns for this. Thank goodness no key item. Oh, that would have made things even more difficult. Okay, who do we have as allies? I can already see an archer. Amalgon, Roni, or Joe. 48 level. 11 vitality is not really high, but yes! 99 chaos. That's a lot. That's a real lot. A paranoid man who enjoyed the study of exotic weaponry. And then Fabella Flay Akun. 56, 20 vitality, a lot of law, a little bit of chaos, that's good. 20 vitality is even better. The reliable female general of the 10th Order of Knights. Another general, and I have the key items. Oh, isn't that just precious? How? You're gonna fly across the whole field, huh? Yes, you are. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Let's get ready then, huh? Sure. You know what the best part about this map is? There are no straight lines. I probably cannot count on my Heinel for this. Okay, let's just get ready. So, okay, first round, we're just going to give them the key items first. I'm going to move our duelist upwards so that we have a better position to hit, probably with a, I don't even know, maybe Hermes or something? Something that might be able to hit a lot of lines would be preferred. And just in case I want to attack a little, I already have my dragon bow prepared. How our lovely archer that has so much chaos is gonna do a lot of damage even without what's it called, the high skill or something, right? Certainly. Okay, first you. The curve of this blade is pristine. It's just beautiful. Okay, take the handkerchief. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you. Don't do it. Nordich. Yes, try to remember Nordich. Maybe you're not going to attack us as much, huh? Agiri gave this to me, as my room was very plain. Agiri? Okay. I need you to go upwards. Oh, no, 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 no. No. I cannot jump up there. Ah, what is that now? Okay.
You must be joking.
Where is she? No. Okay, I need you to hit a little. I need a P. I need a lot of a P. A lot. The feathers are falling. They're feathers. Okay. 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 Calm down. Calm down, Piche. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about. We got this. I didn't hit it. No. Don't do it. Okay, Piche. I need you to... I'm not even sure. You're flying right now. I can hit you from here. It's a good hit. What was that? Was that the cursor? Whoa! Oh, I can align that. I can see it. I literally cannot see it. No, 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 please don't. I don't know what you do. You recover. How do you mean? What do you mean you recover? Recover? I did like a Pokemon. Can you roost? Is that your thing? Is that your thing? Okay, it's not working out that well, I have to say. The archer's not really able to hit that much. Let me change that up. Maybe a different. I cannot jump up there. Was I supposed to jump up from there? Was I supposed to go left straight and then right? But it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. So, okay. We have 2 priestesses now. I think priestesses don't really care about steps and heights, right? And I don't need to align the shot like an archer. But I'm not entirely sure about that, and my god, does it do a lot of damage. Already lost pretty much all of my time. Isn't that just perfect? Piche, I would really appreciate if you, I don't know, would stand for a second so that I can unleash one of my strongest move available. Thank you very much. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Gonna hit you again. Holy damn. And again. Okay. Okay, so the trick is to just go ham. I have no idea. Before I didn't do any damage, she was recovering. And then she just got burned into crisp. Maybe it's the special power of Rosa. I mean, I did use Rosa against her just there. And she does have 90 law. I should have probably checked if she has an interaction for her. I should have. I'm not going to go back to the battle though. No way. 3. Oh, Piche. Huh? No. Wait. Prince Nordich. I wanted to see you one more time. So very much. Grandfather. Where are you? It hurts. Everything is going dark. Dark. The road you travel is paved with death. You're going to defeat everyone who's going against the rule of this world. Signing of the Archer. Wait, it was possible for us to get rid of the curse? Or did the curse get broken because of her death? This, you know, it's one thing to kill somebody who has lost his mind and got transformed into a zombie or a monster. It's a different thing if said monster turns back and calls for her grandfather. Piche, I really didn't want to do this. I really didn't. I kinda liked you. Your name sounded like Pichu. And where when it fly? I still have no idea what that was all about. I think she had a roost ability, like a Pokemon where they were able to recover themselves. I didn't even get to see her rage, now that I think about it, but I was able to see some kind of red moon. And some clouds? Either way, this ended a lot quicker than I expected. I thought that maybe that fire move with high would do around 50% like usual with a freezing attack from my high number, but no. No, Rose literally almost one-hit her. Actually, I think she 2-3-hitted her. Yeah. Huh. All my gun. It seems I still have some unfinished business here. I guess you do. And Frau Bella, until I find the truth, I shall fight by your side. night, actually speaking, now that I look at the picture again, was that the night that was following Algiri because she wanted to figure out if she was a traitor or not? I remember something like that. But it is vague. It has been a couple of weeks. Late night, the day of the Western Tower's collapse. Okay. The being sent from Asgard rendered judgment on those who violated the rule of this world and angered the gods. And yet she was unsure if her actions were the correct choice to make. She was tormented by the thought that her inexperience may have led to further trouble in this world. She longed for more power and the ability to do what was right. And you think a little bit more power is going to fix that troubled mind? Isn't it just going to confuse it even more? Wait. That's not Melissa. That's the Archangel. I don't remember her name, but that is the Archangel. Huh. What fool these mortals be? I fail to understand the intention here. Attempting to build a tower to Asgard is unforgivable. Why do they violate the ancient agreements? What is the Arbiter of this world doing? It is the duty of the Arbiter to remove those who attempt to circumvent the pact the world made. If such imbalance is rampant in this world, then are you going to get in the way of humans again? Like you kind of did before? Huh? Now I see why Yggdra's around here. We're going to have around 2 arcanes. It is as I thought. It must be because I lack the strength to teach them. I am of no use to the gods unless I purify my strength. What was that about? What? Who is there? I can feel a pulse, an immense power somewhere. To think that anyone on this world has such power. Perhaps I can make use of this power. I may be able to purify myself for Asgard's glory. And thus, I may better serve the gods. And she lost her cross. Uh-huh. Okay, wait. I think that explains something. Because in the first game, we were able to find her as a fallen angel. She was a fallen angel. Then in the second game, we encountered her again as some kind of guardian gatekeeper that prevented us from reaching Asgard. Because we were kind of angry towards the gods and their inability to do anything, even though they threw their trouble in our way. And now we see that angel once again, but this time around she's troubled because she is unsure about power? Maybe whatever happens with that power is the thing that corrupted her into becoming that evil fallen angel thingy. Maybe. But good to see that she's back, right? It was a fun boss fight in the last one, where it was totally unfair and we were literally unable to win until certain conditions were met. But that's fun, right? That's certainly fun. Can't wait for the rematch when Yggdrasil is going to meet her again. That is, I'm not entirely sure in which timeline we currently are. Is Yggdrasil able to remember her? Probably not, unless maybe she is. Would be funny if she is. Especially if that Ragnarok ending is canon. That would be even better. That would be much better. Either way, I would say this is a perfect moment to make a little cut. In the next part, I'm not entirely sure where we're going. We're already at the top of the tower, so I guess we're going back down because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else for us to do on that, or rather with that collapsed tower. Yeah. And we still need to follow the corpse, right? We still need to follow the corpse. And probably bury Piche's body later, once we have a body on our own. Because right now, we can't really do much. Nevertheless, we're gonna worry about that later. I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next part. And till then, bye bye!